Hello all my logical friends, my name is Forge and welcome on back to a brand new video where today we're back on the latest snapshot of Minecraft 1.14, the Village and Pillage update. Now today we're going to be looking at all the brand new structures that are now available within the plains biomes of Minecraft. Because as you can see, we get ourselves so many new structures, we get ourselves new churches, we get ourselves some new meeting points, we get ourselves a ton of brand new stuff, and I'm really excited about the upcoming changes to the deserts, the taigas, and savannas, because I will be covering videos about those structures as well. So go ahead and fasten your seatbelts, enjoy this video, and let's take a look at the brand new structures. So the first structure that we're going to go look at is going to be the accessory. So these can be found within any parts of the village, which is actually quite good. Of course, you get yourselves a nice little poppy, you get yourselves a nice little oxeye daisy, and as well as a dandelion. And this is what it looks like within the structure block right there. And let's move on to the farms. So these are going to be the Plains Animal Pen 1, 2, or 3. So if I go ahead and come up here, we do get ourselves some nice little grassy areas. This one actually comes with some nice little dandelions, some tall grass, and as well as a hay bale, which is actually quite good as well. Then this one comes with a nice little cross of water. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next stuff, which is actually going to be the main structures. Now this is actually going to be the armorer's house. So inside the armorer's house, we can find ourselves the blast furnace, which nobody knows what it's going to be used for as of right now. But seeing that it is within the armorer's house, we can only assume that it's going to be used to smelt on ores and stuff like that. So of course this is what it looks like within the structure block, by the way. And we're just going to go and move on to the next one, which is going to be the Plains Big House 1. So this is what the big house looks like. It looks really, really great. And if I come right inside of here, we get ourselves some nice flooring. And then we also get ourselves a nice chest at the very top. But sometimes you'll find yourself some emeralds. Sometimes you'll find yourself some potatoes. Sometimes you'll find yourself some books. It pretty much all just depends and stuff like that. And let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the butcher shop. And by the way, this is one right here. It's going to be butcher shop number 2. So we actually get ourselves 2 variants of the butcher shop. And you can find yourself a smoker and a nice little area for the animals right outside the different ones. So if I go ahead and come to the next one, this is what the interior looks like. It's a lot different than the other one, but we do get ourselves an upstairs nonetheless, as well as another smoker as I mentioned earlier. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the cartographer house. Now for the cartographer house, you'll find yourself a chest with some paper, sometimes compasses, and sometimes other stuff that's related to the cartographer. And we get ourselves a nice little cartography table, which is probably going to be used to make maps of some sorts. So this one is going to be the fisherman's house. So if I go and look around here, we get ourselves some nice barrels. We get ourselves a nice diving board. No, it's not a diving board. It's just a dock. And it's actually a very simple dock, to be honest. We also got ourselves just some water for fishies and stuff like that. But I kind of wish that they would have made it to where there were fish inside of there to make it a little bit more identifying as a fisherman's home. So we're going to move on to the next house, which is going to be the fletching house. So this one is actually going to have the fletching table inside of it, as well as some nice little yellow carpet, some nice flower pots with dandelions in there. But yep, the fletching table's in there, and now it's the fletching house. And this next one is going to be the mason's house, which is going to be used for the stone cutter. And of course, a mason is somebody that works with, of course, the mason bomb pretty much of the time with all the different clays, and as well as the different terracottas and stuff like that. Of course, there's our stone cutter right there, which I really do like the animated texture. Looks really, really great. Now, this house is going to be the Plains Medium House. Now, do you guys remember this house from the modern villages that we have right now? Not the new ones, but the ones that we have known for many, many years. Well, does anybody recognize this shape? Well, it's the same shape as the one that we've already got. All they did was change some of the blocks, and if I come inside of here, all they did was put in some chairs and tables and stuff like that. Of course, not a major change. I kind of wish that they would have made it to where you could find yourself a chest like on Bedrock Edition. Because on the Bedrock Edition, you can actually find yourself a chest that's full of different crops, which is actually quite nice. So our next one is going to be the Medium House 2, which does look a lot different than the other one. It's a lot smaller as well, but it does look really nice. Inside of here, you can find yourself some emeralds, some apples, some peanuts, aka potatoes, because they do look like peanuts to me. So that's pretty much it what you'll find inside there. Then we have ourselves our meeting points 4 and 5. Now this one right here is coming with the bell. Same thing for the other one right there. Matter of fact, I think all of them come with a bell of some sorts. But I really do like them. They look really, really nice, especially with all the different stalls that they have right here. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the shepherd's house. Now we have ourselves some nice little yellow and as well as some white right here, identifying the house. And we also find ourselves a nice little loom, where of course we can put our banners in there, we can make our own beautiful designs, or we can just go and use an existing design with a beautiful creeper face, something like that. But yeah, that was the shepherd's house. And finally, we're on to the small village houses. So this one is going to be the small house 1, and by the way, this goes all the way to 8. So if you're wondering about the numbers, just go ahead and replace the 1 right there with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. But besides that, here's our first small house, which it comes with a nice little chair. It's kind of plain. Then this one is just like the other one. All they did was change the blocks that they used for the pillars. But right over here, we do have ourselves the small house number 5. And this is actually looking really, really great. We have ourselves some green carpet. We have ourselves some nice little chairs, a nice table. And most importantly, we have ourselves an upstairs. So we can just go and come right upstairs. We can just go ahead and jump onto the next roof or whatever we want. Of course, that jump, I don't think is possible whatsoever. Get a foul, we're actually angled there. But besides that, we're moving on to the next one, which is going to be small house 7. And this one actually comes with some bread, some potatoes, some oak saplings, and a dandelion, or whatever type of thing that you want to find in there, you'll probably end up finding. Then this one is going to be small house number 8. And it's going to come with a nice little farm around the areas. Actually, all 3 sides. You find yourself a farm, which is actually very, very great. Now this one is going to be small house number 6. And it's just going to have one little block of wood with a torch. It's not very fascinating whatsoever. So if you just want to use this for maybe like a storage house or something like that, then this is probably going to be the best top houses for you to actually use. So we do get ourselves a triple seat inside of here with a nice little raised roof. And that one is going to be number 4. Then the last one is going to be number 2, which is just going to have terracotta all the way around it. And it comes with a nice little block of oak planks as well as some oak stairs and stuff like that. So here's our next one, which is going to be the beautiful stable. Now inside this house, the flooring is going to be made out of grass. Of course, it's a stable, so what else can you expect? And you could probably put some animals in here. Probably put some horses in here. Horses are probably going to be found in here. I mean, you never know what could be found in there. So then we have ourselves the next one, which is going to be stable number 2, which is right there. If I come outside of here, we can find ourselves a similar feeling the other one was. Of course, we'll get ourselves just a different layout of the stuff. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be, I believe, it's going to be the tannery. Now, the tannery actually comes with a chest, which of course you can find emeralds, you can find yourself some leather, armor, and stuff like that. I did not mean to break that, but we do get ourselves a nice little cauldron as well. Of course, if you're on Bedrock Edition, whenever we get ourselves these changes, we'll be able to put lava within the cauldrons, which is quite good. So we do have ourselves the next one, which is going to be the Temple 3. So if I come inside here, we can find ourselves a brewing stand. So you don't have to go to the nether. You don't have to end up dying over and over again. Just over one little blaze rod. You just go and come here, get yourself the brewing stand, and then you'll be set for life. And I think it would have been really cool if you actually find yourself a potion in there. So then we have ourselves the next one, which is going to be the Temple 4. And we can actually find ourselves a brewing stand as well. And it's pretty much just like how it is right now, the churches. It's just a different, it's just a slight different look. But it still looks pretty much the same to me. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the beautiful toolsmith. So inside the toolsmith, unfortunately, there is no chest. But you will find yourself the smithing table, which I guess you could say is pretty great. But for this one, there is a bug going on with the blacksmiths for the new villages. And I don't know if they implemented this or not. But if I look inside of here, as you can see, there is no like loot inside of there whatsoever. So I don't really know what's going on with that one. It is a weird little bug going on. But of course, I was a blacksmith. And this one is going to be the Plains Fountain 1. So this is what it looks like. It's just a fountain. Then we get ourselves the boring old Minecraft well. Nobody cares about the well. Of course, they kept that within the villages. Don't know why, to be honest. All they did was made it not as deep, as you can see right there. But we do have ourselves the next one, which is going to be the Plains Meeting Point 2. And this one is going to come with some bells, which is very, very nice. Then the last one is going to be the Meeting Point 3, which comes with a nice tree with 2 bells instead of just 1. So the villagers, they can ring them more than once, which is quite good. Consider there's a raid going on. And that's pretty much it about all the brand new structures that are part of the new villages of Minecraft's Plains. So guys, down in the comments, please let me know on which one of these structures are your favorites. Because my personal favorites have got to be, let's see, which ones were my favorite? I really like that one. I really like the tannery, and I also like that one as well. It's a nice little cross formation. and I also really did like the stables and the meeting points as well. Those were probably my personal favorites, but I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments on what you think of the new villages, because I personally really do love them. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then please let me know by leaving a like on it and subscribe for more videos by me in the future. And for now, I hope that you have a logical day, and I will catch you next time. Bye.